When we were children, we revised a lesson again and again and again and again. And believe me, we didn't understand that time why we did so. But today I understand very well. After so many years of learning and teaching and learning to teach, that revision is very, very important for our learning. What you call recapitulation. Recapitulation. Dear children, you have finished your first semester and now you have just submitted your self-assessment number 1 of the second semester, in which you were asked to write a notice, an email, and a letter. But it is so disappointing for us to see that a majority of you have not taken the rather liability or responsibility to sit and see and learn the format of notice writing, email writing, as well as letter writing. For me, it's strange. It's strange. You are an ICSE student and you are writing. In fact, if you write your final exam, you'll be writing board exam, ICSE board exam of standard 9. And how on earth you people are so casual, I would say so careless, for not writing or not learning how to write properly, correctly, with the ICC prescribed process, the notice, the email, and letter writing. So therefore, revision, I am bound to make it, at least for myself, for my satisfaction, that I have been, rather we teachers are very much interested for you to improve in your language disposal, means in the examination. So again, I am repeating, revising, reintroducing, explaining step by step, and explaining to you the significance of each and every part of this particular notice writing, because a majority of you are not at all familiar with the format of the notice writing. So learn it. And here in this, we cannot just forgive you because it's a pandemic. Okay? Because we are giving our best to reach out to you. Now, there is a saying, knock, knock, and the door will be open. And obviously, if you have eyes, you can see. But if you don't use your eyes, you will not see. If you don't knock at the door, the door will not be opened. Therefore, you must go through this video, and if you have gone through, tell your colleagues, tell your classmates and friends to go through this video and just ask or inspire, encourage your friends and yourself also to learn this format. It is actually must. It is very much important. Anyhow, so some basic information, dear children. 5 marks given for your notice writing. But how this 5 marks is distributed to you, that much you should know. Where you get marks. So we say in the notice writing, this top one, like war with words. Okay, war with words is called creative title. Creative title you have to make on your own, which will not be given in the question paper, and that creative title carries one full mark out of 5, means 20% of the mark is in the creative title, and many of you don't even bother about this. Please take care. Then you have got the second line, inter-school debate competition. It is the topic, and topic is always given in the question itself, and for which you have got again 1 mark. Then you have got on, from, at. This is the formula, on, from, at 10th September 2020, 25, whatever, for which you have got half mark. From 9 a.m. to 12 noon. See how the a.m. is written, not 9 m, not a.m., I am, not 9 m, 9 m, a dot m dot, 9 a.m., not m, 9 a.m., a dot m dot, to 12 noon. Many people write 12 p.m. is also okay, but 12 noon is the most correct way of writing. Half mark. See, every line has got a some mark. Point to be noted. Suppose in this from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, and you have made a blunder. You have, instead of written a dot m dot, you have written am. It's wrong. Therefore, the entire line is wrong, and therefore this half mark will not be put into your collection. We teacher have to literally go step by step, give you out of 5, not abruptly 4 marks or 3 marks. You have to count. Now, at like this is an, it's called example taken from some other school. So there is a Sandra Hall, we have got the Jubilee Hall, we have got the Macfarlane Hall, etc., comma St. Lawrence School, or ours is Denobuli School. Half and half, remember where is that, that some, the first part also got half marks, second part also got half mark, and finally the notice is given in a very brief way. Now, so much brief you will not have it, because then the next example that I am going to give you exactly what you have to write in this writing part. Sometime this marking scheme is little different. They do the creative title war with words, they give 1 mark. Then after that everything is half here. Okay, that means the inter-school debate half, 10th September half, 9 a.m. to 12 noon half, and Sandra Hall St. Lawrence half. So 2 plus 1 3, and then body, what do you call the body of the notice, will have 2 marks, whatever, but still you know your maximum marks will come from your format. This part, maximum number will be coming from this format, and you people are not at all bothered to learn this format. I'm so sorry, and I'm surprised also. No, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is not a blessing at this point, it is a curse. You have no choice but to learn the basic information about notice writing, the format, and how to go about it. One more example. Just take for one more example, okay? Now, it was in the middle. See how it is written. This though will not be in your question. in your answer script, but this part will be there. No, how it is written? A notice should be attractive. A notice should be attractive, beautiful. Attractive doesn't mean that colorful and it should be, well, with the using of so many colors and styles. See, simple words, same thing written, but how they are displayed, how they are arranged. It is easy to do it in the computer because the computer is doing. If you put in the middle here, then you see here you can see that arrow, see the cursor. You put in the middle, the computer itself it does it. But when you write in the exam paper, you also have to use your eyes to make the balance. Not one line start here, one line here, one line here, one line here. Not like, not zigzag. The next one is the another pattern. You can also start from a line just along with the margin, but the distance should be equal. Okay, so the same thing, the creative talent is on the top. Everybody's got talent. This is a talent search or talent hunt competition. So everybody's got talent. 1 mark. Interclass talent search. One more point to be noted. Inter-class talent search. How is I is written? How is inter-class written? Inter hyphen class. After some space, T capital. I'm very disappointed by seeing those students of standard 9 or 10. They're writing this way. I'm very disappointed to see the basic English you don't have in you. Please acquire it. Then search S capital. It's a notice and not a sentence. It's a notice. Now here we have given on, from, at. The same format in different name. Date, time, venue. The same. Now, date, Tuesday, 24th July. Again, comma is given because the day was given. So, 24th July, date, then 2000, say 20. At the end, dot, you may give, you may not give. But this comma and this comma, if you don't give, this whole line is a mistake and therefore you lose your half marks. Now, if you write date, after write date, you have to put something, either colon or dash, not hyphen. Not hyphen. Hyphen means when you use a hyphen, this is a punctuation. Hyphen is a terrible punctuation, means you are combining two words together into one. Interclass, that's a hyphen you are using. But here if you want to use after date, you cannot simply put date and then start Tuesday. You cannot do that. Date, straightway give a dash and then write Tuesday. Similarly, time dash or colon 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. See, notice how 9 a.m. to p.m. a.m. p.m. a dot m dot p dot m dot, not capital A capital M or capital P capital M. I am teaching you, I am giving you information. Therefore, don't look at your watch and see how many it's called minutes I am taking yours. It's better you spend some good amount of time to learn this for your whole life. Now, these are all simple little things. It cannot be like spoon feeding. Have some common sense. Take the interest. And I tell you very frankly, we know ICC teacher will grace you with the marks this kind of blunderous mistakes. We in ICC, we never forgive. We will help from our side with all our might and best, with our simplicity, with our generosity. But obviously when you come for correction, we are not so lenient. And why should we be lenient? A correct English should be a correct English. Not chalega English. Not chalta hai English. A correct English is a correct English. Not chalta hai English. So learn this 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. How to write A dot M dot P dot M dot. Not capital A or capital M. Neither capital P, capital M. No. Learn the right way. Venue, here it was at, same. Either use on, from, at, or date, time, venue, or don't use anything. 10thers will know very well, because by this time they have written so many times this type of notice writing. So for them it is, they know it is either you write on, from, at, or date, time, venue, or you don't write anything, just these three lines enough. So two ways of writing. Venue, the auditorium of St. Paul's School of, there is no comma in between. In the way here, Sandra Hall, comma. Why it is comma? Because this comma denotes, means it gives the meaning of in abbreviation. Okay? So if you don't put this comma here, can we see Sandra Hall, comma, St. Lawrence School? If you don't put this comma, then you have to write off. So that's what exactly it is written here. The auditorium of St. Paul's School. Now, obviously, this notice is a talent hunt or talent search competition. Therefore, the notice is straightway interested students from classes 8 to 10 may register with the vice principal before 14th September, etc. Okay, good. Now, the proof of pudding in its eating. What you have learned, what you're going to do. Now, let's have our question. Write a notice informing students about a charity fair that is going to be organized in a school to collect donations for the needy group of people around your area. Okay. Now, creative title. How it is written. See, creative title, creativity, some newness should be there in your writing style. Sir, it is very easy to write in the computer. What about hand? Why not? Why not? In your handwriting, can't you make this C bigger? Can't you make very good handwriting, very stylish way of care or campaign? You can, no? Yeah, we don't have so much time to do this. Acha, you don't have so much time to do this. Now, okay, at that time you don't have so much time to do this. But what are you doing at home now? Right now, what are you doing at home? You are so busy, you can't spend half an hour to give your one test assessment out of 24 hours. Now, don't give excuses, please. Where there is a will, there is a way. If you really want to do well, please learn various ways. And in this again is a repetition. I have already given it earlier, and again I am giving you the same repetition because here repeatedly we have given you in the first self-assessment in the second semester exam, and I tell you very clearly, openly, the majority of you have not done well. Why? Because you were least bothered to follow the format. That you cannot do. Dear children, you have to follow the prescribed format. So see here, care campaign, charity fair for the underprivileged people. Can we use the capital letters? Oh yes, but then again it has to be grammatically correct. You cannot use one, the first word is small letter, second word is capital, again small letter, again capital. That you can use in the creative title, but not from after that notice that the title. Okay, creative title you can, but the topic of the, you cannot do that. You can use either small letter, but when you use small letter, again careful, the first letter of each word should be capital. That means if it was in the small letter, all charity, C should be capital, F should have been capital, T should have been capital, U should have been capital, and P should have been capital. Sir, what about the for? Well, you may write, may not write, but normally you don't write. You know why? Because normally the articles and prepositions we don't give the capital. Now again the date, on, from, at, just to show you what you write exactly in each line. Many of you are confused. You are writing first from, then on. The worst thing is the first at comes on the top and the on comes at the at the bottom. Again I'm telling you, please learn the format. Is not so difficult, it's very easy. Only thing you have to concentrate. And those who are thinking, oh, it's okay, we can easily write, no, you cannot easily write. You cannot really easily write unless and until you know. You cannot write. You have to know. There is no choice. You have to know. Study is that you have to know, and you have to follow the format. Now, as I was talking to you about this class in the beginning of this session, that okay, the actual message may not be so little. So here it is that your topic is write a notice informing students about a charity fair that is going to be organized in the school. Charity fair, also donation should be collected. So this is the topic. So on this topic, dear children, you need to write. I am making it broader. Okay, so read it properly. You have to write all the peoples from standard 6 to 12, since we are in the senior school, so that's why we are writing from 6 to 12. So all the peoples means students. ICC says that it's better to write peoples, not students. College students, but school peoples. All the peoples from 6 to 12 are hereby notified that the Interact Club is organizing a charity fair. How it is written, charity fair? C capital, F capital. To collect donation for the poor and needy people of our neighborhoods. Okay, of our neighborhoods. You are heartily welcome and invited to this fair. Please collect your entry coupons as well as money coupons from your respective class teachers latest by 26 September 2020. Write a notice informing students about a charity fair. Okay, that was the topic, and that charity fair has come here. But sir, in the question, the charity fair is this charity is not written the way you are saying. It will not be written. That's the question. You are supposed to use your punctuation properly in the notice writing. Okay, if you want, you can also do this way. Can you see that? You can also do this way. That means you can also make a color change. You can also make a color change. I am doing directly. All possible. Sir, in the examination paper, are you allowed? To certain extent, not. But now, to draw your attention, to make you, to give you an understanding that certain phrases or words should stand out. So it's a charity fair. For whom? The poor and the needy people. Now, if you highlight each and every phrase, then everything will be highlighted. No? But still, this charity fair is for the poor and the needy people. You have to mention. You cannot simply write all the peoples are from 6 to 12 are invited to it's called join a charity fair. Finished. No. The whole purpose has to be put across, write round very clearly for the peoples to know what is happening. Finally, you are heartily welcome and invited to this fair. Please collect your entry coupons as well as money coupons from your respective class teachers latest by 26th September. When is the program? When is the program? Program is on the 28th. So coupon must be taken before that 26th September. So I hope this will help you. Obviously it may help you only and only if you give some time to learn this. So see this format, okay? See this format. Now some people asked me, is it necessary, sir, for us to draw this rectangle, this border? No, it is not necessary. But shall we draw? Well, you can, but it is not necessary. Okay, it looks nice. Okay, if you draw this border, it looks nice, but then not at the cost of your time, because sometimes to do this all this in you may lose time and you will not be able to finish your whole paper. So children, wish you all the best, and I hope we all teachers hope and expect from you a very good learning. Outcome will be always good if you give good input. So your input is go through this video perhaps again and again. Now it will be on your screen itself. You don't have to be bothered about exactly clearly the format is written. Step by step I have explained to you. Now hereafter we are telling you, we expect you the right format. Till then, stay safe, stay well, learn well, and do well. God bless you.